So good morning, Argentina. Good evening, Pakistan.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Back in December last year, we visited Agricomplex headquarters in Lahore, in Punjab province.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मैं हूं आपका भाई हाफिज वसीम मोहम्मद खान। आज मेरी बड़ी खुशकिस्मती है कि आज हमारे मेहमान हैं हिज एक्सीलेंसी द एम्बेसडर ऑफ अर्जेंटीना रिपब्लिक, और आज वो यहाँ तशरीफ लाए हैं।
Agricomplex is a leading company, agricultural machinery company in Pakistan, imports machinery from various countries in the world. Has not had the chance yet to know what Argentina has to offer in terms of machinery, but they are very willing to interact with Argentine companies. Agribusiness potential in Pakistan is huge. There's a lot of things that Argentine companies can do here in Pakistan, partnering with Pakistani companies like Agricomplex. We advise our friends from Agricomplex that in next month in Argentina, there will be this huge agriculture exhibition called Expo Agro, and we thought it would be a fantastic idea for them to visit Expo Agro, to meet you guys, these companies and other companies, hopefully to allow you to engage with Argentine companies and hopefully to visit Argentina next month. So if you agree, I will pass on to my friend Usman Bashir, who is Agricomplex CEO, so he can introduce himself very briefly, please, and then we'll give the floor to CAFMA and individual companies. And then I encourage you to start a discussion. So without further ado, I give you, dear Usman, the floor.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Its player meeting was very good. The lunch was awesome. Thank you so much for your invitation. My name is Usman Bashir. I am Chief Executive Officer of Agricomplex, Pakistan. We are basically importers of agriculture machinery, mainly from Europe and America. And we deal specifically dairy machinery, and we provide solutions for harvesting. Like we provide harvesters for wheat harvesting, corn harvesting, and we also provide machinery for dairy purposes like milking machinery, silage harvester, self-propelled forage harvesters, and we also provide complete solution to farmers from sowing to irrigation to harvesting. We are basically leading company in Pakistan for dairy machinery, especially for self-propelled forage harvesters. We now deal in 2 or 3 brands mainly, like New Holland, Claas, and then John Deere in dairy machinery mainly. And for sowing and other things, we are emphasizing on precision seed drillers from Germany and from England and then from Italy. This is a short introduction from my side. Is there any question from your side, then please ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Usman. What I suggest now is to give the floor to CAFMA, the chamber, which comprises all manufacturing companies in Argentina. It will be a general introduction from their side, and then individual companies will introduce themselves as you have already done. So I'll pass on to CAFMA.
Good evening. We are very grateful for the invitation. Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador, and thank you very much for the representative of the company, Mr. Kuhan Usman. I work for CAFMA, as the ambassador said, the Argentinian Chamber of Agri-Machinery Producer. I'm in charge of the coordinating the foreign trade group. So let me introduce Mr. Eduardo Borri, our president. So Eduardo.
Thank you, Carlos. Good morning for us in Argentina. Good evening for you in Pakistan. I also like to say hello to Mr. Usman Bashir, CEO of Agricomplex, and Mr. Kuram Shoaib Ahmed and Wafiz Wasi. My name is Eduardo Borri. I'm the president of the Argentinian Agriculture Machinery Manufacturers, better known as CAFMA. Argentina has a large history in agriculture machinery production, developing technologies to reduce not only water and fuel consumption, but also increasing our productivity. Last year, we started to create a new vision. In the same way there is a Silicon Valley in California, we can create our Agro Valley, where manufacturers, farmers, contractors, university, between others, can collaborate to create new technology. Before giving the chance to my colleague to introduce themselves and their product, I'd like to characterize our sector in less than 5. Let me start the presentation and let me know if you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, it is okay. Thank you.
Okay. This is a map of our country, and our manufacturers are located in 3 provinces: Buenos Aires province, Santa Fe province, and Córdoba province. 44% is produced in Santa Fe province, 33% in Córdoba province, and 14% in Buenos Aires, and 9% in the rest of our country. One of the main characteristics is that manufacturers are located in small towns in our country, probably less than 10,000 or 15,000 inhabitants. We have 1,260 companies located mainly in those 3 provinces. 51% are assembly companies and 49 spare parts producer. We have 32,000 direct employment. 97% are local companies, that is to say, Argentinian capital. 86% are family-owned companies. We export non-till planter, sprayer, spreader, silo bag system, grain carts, feeder, spare part, mixer, disc harrow, silos, grain dryers. Thank you very much, and I will give the turn to Jean Carlos.
Daniel Burusa from Metal4. Could you start this thing?
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening for Pakistan people and good morning for Argentinian people. So I'm Daniel Burusa, engineering director of Metal4. So Metal4 is located of course, in Córdoba province, near the Santa Fe province, where we have the most agricultural surface in the country. So Metal4 is a family company with about 600 to 700 people working together, and it's one of the biggest manufacturers for self-propelled machinery in Argentina. So I will share with you a brief presentation of the product. Okay, can you see?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, so this is a brief presentation of the product line of the company. Before that, I will give you some main topics of the company, which is an Argentine company, as I told you. It's a family company with 47 years of history, and we have manufacturing locations mainly in Argentina. It's a company with high technological level of machinery, as I said, so self-propelled machinery with technology, electronics, and so on. Metal4 exports to different countries, more or less 25 countries, mainly South America, some countries in North America, and of course some countries in Eastern Europe, such as Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and Russia. Let me show you the product line, which is divided in 4 main products, such as sprayers, dry spreaders, combines, and trailers, or accessories, as we usually say. So within the line of sprayers, we have 4 different kind of machines there. Those are self-propelled, trail-mounted, and mist blower. So they are different kind of machinery for different uses. This is our biggest machine, which is a self-propelled machine, a sprayer, of course, with a liquid tank, an engine, and hydrostatic transmission. And I will show you maybe a little faster the products. I will not read the features and benefits of the machinery, but I request you, if you need any detail, please just ask me. So the sprayer, we have different kinds. This is a self-propelled with Cummins engines mainly. Of course, they are tier 2 for different countries where we need to export. And this kind of machinery mainly hydrostatic. We have also this kind of sprayer sprayer, which is also self-propelled, but the transmission is not hydrostatic, it's mechanical transmission, of course, with an automatic gearbox. More than that, we have smaller sprayers, such as this one, which is the 3025. The different numbers will detail some specs of the machine, and this is a smaller machine with a tank, for example, of 3,000 liters product tank.
Now, Sebastian.
Hi, good evening to Agricomplex in Pakistan. Well, good morning to Rahma and my colleagues here in Argentina, actually the manufacturers. Thank you very much for our ambassador, Leopoldo Sabores. And well, here is a brief presentation. We're manufacturers, as I told you, of dry grain in case of the agriculture machines, in dry grain battery solution. We have developed this system in Argentina to bag and store grains in plastic silo bags. So it's a temporary grain bagging system. So it's a complement also for the metal or fixed silos. No? So you not only can use it in the farm by farmers, but also in the grain warehouses. So it's really a complete grain solution to a story. Thank you very much.
Could you start, Fernando Porcel from Apache, please?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Leopoldo. Good evening, Carlos, Eduardo. Good evening, the company Agricomplex. Thanks a lot for the time to introduce our companies. Unfortunately, our connection on internet it's quite limited. So if you need the information of our company, then I can send you through email. Otherwise, maybe we'll have connection problems. Apache is a company who was born in 1957. The company has 20,000 square meters. It's one of the leading companies in sewing equipment. The company started international business in 1970, so we have more than 50 years in international business. Our expertise is no-till planters and seeders, and according to the information that I have from Agricomplex Pakistan company, we can very useful in terms of offering seeders and planters for dairy farm equipment. The expertise of the products of the company in terms of sowing machines is the multi-crop machine. This is a planter that is very common that we use in Argentina that can plant different type of crops, pasture crops, winter crops, summer crops, and then we can also have the possibility to add technology to have high yields, genetics, in terms of corn. For instance, if you want to plant corn for dairy farm, you can offer also competitive products for planters. The plan of the project of the company also is to increase in 25% this year production. So we are going to increase in 4,000 square meters this year for our company in terms of products. I will send Carlos the information of the company so we can share with you. So then if you want to have a meeting with us, we can also discuss about specifically products. We have a wide range of seeders that we can offer to Agricomplex company. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Fernando.
Thank you so much.
Did you solve your problem?
Yes, Carlo.
Okay.
Thank you. My name is Sebastián Calderón from Mainero. Mainero is located in Belleville. It's a small city in the Córdoba province. I show you an institutional video for our presentation. Thank you.
Now the last company is Agrometal. So Paulo, if you can start, please.
Hi everybody, I'm gonna do this very brief. We are Agricomplex. We are a company that makes seeders. We are from a little town in Córdoba called Monte Maíz. It's a company with more than 7 years in the market, with 400 employees. Development team, almost 10 engineers. We develop and adapt our seeders for all needs of our customers, and we export seeders to a number of countries, as in Latin America and Europe and Africa sometimes. We will be attending the Expo Agro on March, and it will be our pleasure to engage with Agricomplex if you decide to come. And well, that's all I have to say. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Paulo.
So once again, thank you all. And it is true, we apologize for such a short notice, but I think this was a good opportunity for you to meet and talk for the first time, and I'm sure there's going to be further interactions in the future. So if you agree, we will now open the floor for any question, any query from Agricomplex to any of the companies or general comments. So you are more than welcome, Usman, to kick off with you or your colleagues. Please, you have the floor.
First of all, thank you so much for your brief presentations. And I ask Hafiz Wasi Ahmed Khan to give some short introduction about our weathers and our crops.
Thank you very much. Good morning to my Argentinian friends and good evening to Pakistani friends. But first, I have to thank His Excellency Mr. Ambassador to provide this opportunity, which was never done before. So actually, that is a good step in making relationship between Pakistan and Argentina. I think Pakistan this is the proper time Mr. Ambassador has selected, because Pakistani community, farmers community, is ready for agriculture mechanization, and this is because of that one, that the current scenario of crop production is not making sense, economic sense. So they want to improve their condition because of economic pressure. And as Mr. Usman has told earlier, that previously we have been importing such machinery from Europe. So this is very nice chance actually for Argentina to enter. We are having sugarcane, and Argentina is also famous for sugarcane. We are having wheat, we are having corn, we are having forage. So all these crops are in Pakistan, and we have actually 3 types of land holding. Something like 5% is for those who can afford bigger machinery. Something like 10 to 12% are those who are intermediate, and third portion is of small scale farmers. Their number is very high, and their contribution in agriculture production is also very high. Now here I am seeing it that the machinery is mostly for group 1 and group 2. So as actually interaction goes, which Mr. Ambassador has provided this chance, so we can also find some opportunity for small scale farmers also, that if they get together some sort of co-op, some sort of farmer group, so such machinery can be provided to them through joint venture. So here actually we are open for 2 things. One thing is direct export, and second is actually joint venture. So I think this is a proper time, and Pakistan is ready for agriculture mechanization acceptance by small scale farmer, by medium scale farmer, and by large scale farmer. So I actually, as a livestock farmer and agriculture farmer, I am serving as consultant to Agricomplex, and I have huge experience of international experience both from Africa and Middle East, and now actually I am working in Pakistan with Agricomplex. So I think that this webinar, which has been arranged by His Excellency, this is the first one, and I am 100% sure that this is not the last one. Thank you very much. Actually, Argentinian and Pakistani climatic conditions are almost same. They are not same, but almost same, and it suits when we say that you can grow sugarcane crop, we are also growing sugarcane crop. You are growing fodder crops, we are also growing the same fodder crop. You are growing peanuts, we are also growing peanuts here. So actually climatic conditions are almost same, and we are having here, if we start from south to north, so we meet actually all 4 seasons in Pakistan at one time. In every month something is being grown in Pakistan in certain area of the country. So actually cropping pattern is such that if potato is growing in Punjab, so potato is also growing in some other time of the year in Gilgit and Baltistan. So this is actually a huge opportunity, that climate is suitable for all agricultural things. And another thing has come recently, and that is hydroponics. So doors are open for that one, and And as I have told you that we are having combination of land holding. So from small to high and including medium, these opportunities are there. So I think there will be no problem for Argentinians to understand Pakistani climatic conditions. Though they say that climate is changing. Yes, but it is changing slowly. So for example, some crops we were growing in certain month. Now we have moved a bit month forward, or we have gone a bit backward. But almost climatic condition is the same. So I think such webinars must continue, interaction must continue. The reason is very, very simple, that Pakistani, as per history, we are dependent on European exporters. So this is an opportunity which has been provided for the first time, and it must grow, and we are ready for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Is Mr. Shab is with us?
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank all of you, and especially Your Excellency. It's all based on your personal efforts, and you are making such a huge effort, and it will make a difference. I do believe that. And as far as the sales is concerned, so you see now day by day, there are lots of new people coming in the agriculture, because agriculture industry is growing in Pakistan and people want to invest. And the easy investment people feel, they invest in buying agriculture machinery and giving on rental basis to the smaller farmers. And people prefer that they segment their wealth in agriculture and industrial as well. So, as far as marketing is concerned, we have huge space. Even if we go for the government sector or for the research and development departments of agriculture, new trends and events are happening, and they are the trendsetters in Pakistan. So we have a great access and an approach to facilitate the farmers through these research institutes. And the foremost thing, the end-to-end farmer. We have millions of farmers in direct our contact through social media, YouTube channels, Facebook, Instagram, and all these platforms. Because farmers are educated, and if farmers are not educated, their children are definitely okay. And while increasing the prices of the land, farmers are now in a rich category. Even they have 10 acres, they are multimillionaires here in Pakistan. So their purchasing power definitely is increasing, and it will create fees for selling the agriculture equipment and agriculture machinery. And this has definitely a huge potential, and I foresee that if we make some efforts and if we make some good steps for a new and innovative machinery here in Pakistan, so it will definitely grow. There is no doubt. And thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Usman. The objective for this meeting, which was to bring all of you Argentine companies and Agricomplex together. So little by little, Argentine companies are starting to understand the dynamics of the agricultural sector in Pakistan. As Carlos has just said, we are going to share the presentations that were on display today, and we are more than happy to provide you with further information. And hopefully,
thank you so much.
Hopefully, the companies participated in this call will be able to welcome you in Expo Agro next month.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you so much.